Today I'm going to talk to you about first aids. This is the first and immediate assistance that you give to anyone who has suffered either a minor or a serious injury or illness. And who can perform first aids? Well, the best would be that this is done by someone who has at least basic medical training. However, you don't necessarily have to be a doctor or be in the medical field in order to know how to give first aids. For instance, you can get certified by some institutions such as the American Heart Association, which offers some basic courses in first aids. Now I'm going to tell you about some of the most common mistakes that people make while giving first aids. One of them would be moving a person who has been injured. We don't know the severity of the injury. So by moving the patient, we may actually make it worse and do more harm than good. So what we're supposed to do is actually call 911 and wait for the medical staff to get there so they can move the patient. Another mistake is removing a gauze too early. And what I mean by this is, let's say you have a wound that was bleeding and now you've controlled the hemorrhage by applying pressure with the gauze, and now the gauze is all wet. You're not supposed to take it off since the gauze now may be part of the clot that has actually been forming. So now what you want to do is take a new gauze and put it over the wet one. And the last mistake that I'm going to tell you about is actually not doing compressions strongly enough while performing CPR. Some people may be afraid to break some ribs while doing this. However, let's remember that what we're trying to do is simulate the contraction of the heart by compressing and getting blood all over the body. So if we don't do this with enough force, we're not going to get all the blood going. And the compressions are not going to be effective, and what we're doing, it's not going to work.